The mountain scenery in and around Golden is truly phenomenal. You can get a taste of it while touring by RV, though admittedly, it can be difficult to fully take in your surroundings when you're concentrating on the road in front of you. For an incomparable view and all the time you need to absorb it, many visitors opt to tour the region by air. Small planes like this Cessna let you get an up-close and personal look at the true majesty of the mountains. Alpenglow Aviation is one of the local tour companies that offers a spectacular bird's-eye view of the mountains. They take off from the Golden Airport, just west of the city. Golden is set in a valley with the Rocky Mountains to the east and the Selkirk Mountains to the west. With surroundings like these, there's plenty of sights to take in.
We have a lot of mountains available. We can take advantage of different weather conditions in each mountain range, and on our flights we are able to access areas that are impossible really to access by any other means, unless you've got weeks at your disposal and you're a very hardy hiker.
Hike up here? That would be a challenge. Flying is much more relaxing, and from the air you can see mountain peaks, valleys, rivers, and ice fields. You can choose a tour based on what you want to see, and flights are booked according to your schedule.
We're open year-round, and we fly basically from daylight until dusk, and we have 4 different aircraft, 3 pilots, a variety of tours. A big part of the business is just doing scenic circuits where we don't land anywhere. We just take off from the airport, we go out and we do a great big loop through the Rockies or the Columbia Mountains. We come back and land at the airport. We also do ski plane landing flights in the winter and spring, and sometimes in the summer as well. These involve landing a ski-equipped airplane on either a frozen lake or one of the high ice fields along the Continental Divide. This is particularly interesting to people who want to get out of the airplane and stand at 10,000 feet and see what the air feels like, see what the snow cover's like, really experience the mountains.
Alpenglow's flight tours last about an hour and a quarter. At $125 Canadian per person, it's high-end entertainment, but it gives you a sense of the mountains that you couldn't get any other way.
The big advantage of air travel in this area is that most of this countryside has no roads of any kind. Therefore, by airplane you can see a great deal that is inaccessible to any type of vehicle. It takes a very long time to drive through these mountains following the valleys, but by aircraft we cut over the ridges in the mountains and we can access a large area in a short period of time.
The thought of flying in such a small plane worries some people, but it's really very comfortable, especially on clear days like this.
It's generally a smooth ride. Very few people are bothered with motion sickness, and certainly nothing that you RVers aren't already used to.
Getting used to the motion is easy. Getting over the incredible beauty is something else entirely.
When I went for my first flight in these mountains, I was just overwhelmed with the views. Being able to see 100 miles in every direction, being able to see hundreds of peaks at a time, and travel so effortlessly over these ice fields, over these timbered mountainsides, these deep canyons, and it's just, after doing it for 5 years, I'm still can't wait to come to work every morning. It's fantastic.
So, if you've been watching the road and missing the mountains, it's well worth handing over the controls for an hour. On an aviation tour, you're free to sit back and take it all in, while someone else does the driving.